Can you imagine doing anything for 5 years straight? Over 1,800 days of doing the exact same thing over and over. Well, this guy can. Break block, place block. 24 hours a day, no love from his wife, no breaks whatsoever. Okay, it's actually probably a crime to not let workers take breaks. So in order to be in compliance with federal law, here's your mandatory 10 minutes off. Kidding, this is skyblock. I don't give a shit about your well-being. But real quick, if you happen to find yourself checking out on the Hypixel store, don't forget to use code TIMEDEO at checkout for 5% off your entire purchase. It's a great way to support this minion's love for cake, as well as pick up a rank or some fire sales for yourself at the same time. So yeah, thanks gamers. Alright, let's speed this guy up. So in the past year, there was actually a hidden feature added to minions. If you have a mithril infusion on you, a button will appear for you to apply it. It's crazy how after 3 years, I finally have access to this upgrade, since before I couldn't pick up my minion to apply it, since I just lose all the progress we've made so far. Now the only difference between these two guys is their minion level, so fingers crossed there's a way to upgrade them next year. But that's all the upgrades for this year. But it's not without lack of trying. Alright, so fun fact for you guys, but during the development of the Diamond Essence shop, I was somewhat jokingly mentioning the idea of adding an upgrade to diamond spreading. Not even like an insane upgrade or anything, just something that would slightly outclass flycatchers, kind of just so I would get a drop of content, but in the end it didn't get added. I'm getting kind of tired of there being no major differences in the diamond output each year, so I thought to celebrate 5 years, I'm gonna bend the rules a little bit. You see, when I originally made this profile with Haskell and Jin, we all decided that we didn't want to bother with temporary fuel sources since we're all just kind of lazy and didn't want to have to do upkeep. Hence why we've been running plasma buckets this whole time since they have unlimited duration. We pushed on this rule a few years back when we placed down a beacon. It has consumable fuel, but we can power it for a full year. I then pushed it a bit more when I realized I could double the minion rates by taking advantage of a bug with Mayor Derpy if I only loaded the island when he came into office. So I think it's time to just finally lean into it and allow myself to use the best fuel in the game. Hyper Catalyst, a fuel that quadruples minion output, but unfortunately it only lasts for 6 hours each. A stack of them will fuel a minion for 16 days, so by placing this here, I'm making a year-long commitment to keep this guy filled up. Wish me luck. So a good thing about this video being a few days late is I was able to take advantage of Mayor Jerry's perk that gave Cole's 25% minion boost. So as soon as that perk was available, I loaded the island, and here's Dio with the current minion progress. Thanks, Dio. So today I'm joined by Haskell. Jin is unfortunately missing in action. So the original minion we placed down has 6 stacks and 25 diamond blocks. Pretty good. But the scary thing is that this guy, he's not that far behind. That fear is only amplified if you look at the graph I made. I know I'm a big nerd for doing this, but I don't think that this tier 11 that we originally placed is going to be able to hold on to the lead for much longer. Like, it's scarily close. Like, he's probably going to get past next year. I don't know what's going to happen if he does get past. I really didn't think we'd ever get to this, but that's a problem for next year. Shameless plug jump scare.